Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a brief read for the collective since we did not do weeklies. It may or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and a link to the site is in the description. Shocky is what I'm hearing. There's a Proverbs, is what I heard, and the Midwest is standing out, specifically Chicago, the city of Chicago, and the state of Indiana. I'm not sure how that may resonate, but it seems like somebody wants to communicate. And they may be in a place to where they're running back and forth, like between different cities, different states, always on the go. Like they may be really, really busy, hard to get a hold of, or somebody that may be difficult to make long-term connections because of how often that they're moving or moved around. Things like that feel like a really big factor here. Seems like there's going to be this really intuitive energy that is assisting in this equation, especially if somebody is in a space where their feelings are hurt. They look really sad. They look like they're in a place to where they've been kind of protecting themselves from spiritual warfare, from people that are trying to manage their money, their time, doing things to where they want control of their finances when they aren't responsible enough to do it, or they aren't loyal enough to be in charge of these people's career and finances. So say this could be the manager, you know what I mean, the financial advisor, whatever this is, the accountant. They're not responsible enough, loyal enough, dedicated enough, committed enough to this opportunity or to this person specifically to be trustworthy. So somebody is transferring money into another's name or giving another something that they feel like they'll manage better than the people who are expecting to be on the receiving end. Okay? So they know that there's somebody in this equation who will like blow through their money or say they can't leave their business in this person's name. They can't depend on this person in that type of way. So they're trying to figure out like, who do I leave this to? Who am I supposed to give this to? Who's going to be responsible with this or for this? Whatever it is, it just seems like somebody is trying to figure out who is the best candidate to take on this role, this job, this position, this opportunity. And that it's almost like there's no question to who. It's a matter of how do you break this down to the people in the long-term relationships, long-term connections, that they don't want them in charge anymore. They don't want their help anymore. They don't want to help them anymore. They don't want, you get what I'm saying? They're not going to be the beneficiaries. Whatever it is, it's like these people have to be let down. And a lot of this is because of their nonchalance about others. They don't care about how what they're doing affects other people, how they're spending money affects the generations after them. You get what I'm saying? And there's somebody in this equation who truly cares about the future or is thinking about more than themselves in this equation. You get what I'm saying? They're not just in this because they want to gain for themselves. They're thinking about everybody. And that is the person that will be the leader, the recipient. Okay? The one in charge, whatever it is. And it's going to cause a lot of friction. It's going to make some people really upset. But in my opinion, this makes sense. It's like, why would you allow somebody that is toxic and possibly even struggling with addiction or these really toxic habits, why would you leave them in charge? You get what I'm saying? And they feel like somebody is turning their back on them, or you know what I mean, they didn't select them for the opportunity. Oh, you played me, you could have called me, you didn't pick me, you didn't choose me, you didn't select me. But their habits um are counterproductive to the mission. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you depend on this person in this type of way? And now they're starting to see that they're not, people don't trust them. You know what I mean? They're starting to understand that they have to really evaluate themselves and understand that these people are just making the best decisions for themselves and their future, and they are a liability. So it seems like there's going to be this really sad conversation that takes place. But in my opinion, I think it's, people are expecting this to go negatively, but it's actually going to be a relief. You know what I mean? I don't think that this tiff, I don't think that this is going to be something that anybody really cares about. I just think they're in a position to where they assume that somebody's going to be heartbroken, devastated, but in reality, they're already ready to kind of like move out of this opportunity or situation. So it's just like, this is the confirmation that they need. Like, I'm good. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start over. I'm ready to gain my independence. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do that. Like, and they can follow through with that without guilt. And in my opinion, Edward, it's like, that's when other people start trying to hang on tightly. So it's almost like, oh, we got to let you go. And then this person moves on with their life and they have a thriving career, find success even after losing this job opportunity, whatever it may be. And then the people that let them go feel bad that they did it and kind of want them back or wish things could have been differently. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what's happening here. Work, family, friend, or romantically, something or someone was let go and they were seen as like worthless or baggage or weight, or you know what I mean? Like, they were in the way, they were a problem, whatever it may be. But in reality, they were an asset, they were a benefit, or you get what I'm saying? The people that were expecting to receive benefits, props, love, credit, respect because of this person's absence aren't getting the love, credit, and respect that they expected. And now they realize that this person was not stopping them from getting the love, credit, and respect that they expected. They were just seeking love, credit, and respect that they did not earn. You know? Thank you so much. That's why it seems to me, y'all, as if they feel bad, because it's like, we ain't even have to do him or her like that. We ain't even have to treat them like that. We ain't even have to exclude them like that, because this wasn't their opportunity anyway. You know what I mean? Like, this wasn't for you anyway, regardless if they were around or not around. You feel me? This wasn't going to work in your favor because it wasn't yours, your opportunity, period. And they got to understand that. Peace, 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 anything like that. They got to understand that. They got to respect that, for real, for real. Diamond is what I keep hearing. Diamond, anything like that. Thank you so much, y'all.